Just another thing I want to say, add on to the sun gazing type stuff. You can put out your palms towards the sun. Feel the energy. Feel the sun's warmth, heat, energy. Absorb them through your palms. These are receptors. So people who do magical workings, you know how they hold out their hands, you know, because they're receptors is what they are. You can soak in or you can put out energy. Soak in energy, put out energy. So soaking the sun's energy in you. Anyways, this is out there, this stuff here. It's out in some videos and websites and all that. Not much though. You know, there's a lot of bullshit about mystery schools, you know, and the belief of angels, gods, and miracles and all this crap. Let's blow the cover. This is out there, but let's read this about Masonry, rabbinical initiation in the Grand Oak Lodge. Brothers, the oath of silence you gave under the penalty of death in case of violation doesn't have humble personal motivations or motivations of an earthly organization, but protects our great plan of our Lord Metatron Yahweh, continuously here and 13,500 years after the arrival of Selene, the moon, and Lilith, the second moon, in our space area. In the rabbinical initiation, you have been taught about the technique of anions and downwardly ions from vocal vibes of the Kabbalah for the causation of physical hologram phenomena of materialization and dematerialization that we present to the Goyim of all the other Masonic lodges of OTO, MTM as miracle actions of spirits or telepathy. You have not been taught, though, that the vocal vibes of the Kabbalah automatically convert to electromagnetic vibration frequencies due to the physical laws that can be detected by receivers of lunar technology and the technology of our subterranean Atlantean brothers. You have not been taught that so-called miracles that amaze the senses of the gentle Masons and Goyams of the world are caused by transmitters of lunar and subterranean Atlantean technology that focus electromagnetic holographic frequencies of materialization and dematerialization to the place from which they receive the Kabbalistic encoded vibrations request anywhere on the planet Kabbalistic session took place. Now this is the same thing as you do witchcraft or anything others like invoking or even prayer, say Our Father, which is Kabbalistic, you know. This is the Kabbalistic cross, right? Atam Malkaf, you know, Vigaru, Vigadulu, Eluam Am, you know. It's the same thing. These are invocations. Check in the dictionary invocation what it means, alright? So when a witch sees a vision of the goddess, it's from the moon, alright? And she thinks, oh, it's the goddess! Oh, you know, it's a holograph. Okay, and most important of all, you have not been taught that our brothers of Selene and the subterranean lodges of our planet use the same frequency transmitters in order to cause angelic miracles of the official religions and the demonic miracles of the black and white magic according to the terminology we asserted to the Goyim. While the Gentile Goyim counts entries and exits of spirits in their Masonic Kabbalistic sessions and other occult activities, it is impossible for them to conceive that they are actually watching the focus of a holographic frequencies that has been produced by our brother's technology, able to produce any physical phenomena, even artificial anti-gravity, and even interference to the cellular function in order to harm or cure. So, curses and curing is real, but it's by the frequencies of the moon and underground places too, transmitters. So yes, cures do happen and curses do happen. But this is all technology. The Goyama Masonry must continue to believe in the spiritual origin of those miracles, because the revelation of their origin from technology could wipe out the whole psychological terror we force upon them with the use of Kabbalah. I seen an angel. I'm an angel. I'm a New Ager. Now don't eat any meat. Okay, more importantly, they must not be aware of the common origin of frequencies that cause phenomena to the brotherhood of the left-hand path and the brotherhood of the right-hand path. Whether you're a Christian or a Satanist, makes no difference. From the same technology transmitters being used subterranean and terranean by our same brothers under command of our sovereign master Metatron Asmodea. You now understand the convenience of silence. And the secrecy level of this knowledge. We must not allow under any means the leaking of this knowledge that reveals the unity and the unification of the parties, God, angels, Christ, saints, devil, demons. Not even between old rabbis, because there is a grave danger from the demystification of the polarity God, devil, good, evil, with devastating results for our final plan of the religious political polarity, the Christ, Antichrist, or socialism, fascism, or Christian socialism, Buddhist fascism. It is unthinkable to imperil such a brilliant plan of 13,000 years now that it's close to completion. In general terms, you already know the facts from your rabbinical initiation. We round up quickly for the connection with what follows from your chief rabbinical initiation. The ships Selene and Lilith forced to abandon the constellation of Arcturus because of the collapsing and death of the sun from the Epsilon boot system. They searched for refuge in a new planetary system for survival of the rescued populations from the planet's E-boots, which is the Draconis system. There was a fortunate opportunity because after the arrival in the present planetary system, they didn't encounter unified forces of the galactic government ships, but a situation of conflict between the leader of the planet Saturn, who has overthrown the galactic representation of Uranides from the planet Uranus, and the leader of the planet Jupiter, Zeus, who counteracted Saturn in order to reconnect the present planetary system with the Central Galactic Authority. Read the book Hesod's Theogony about the conflicts of the dynasties of Uranus against Saturn. Saturn, oh, the black Saturn cult, eh? Saturnalian. It's like the graduation caps, eh? The square black caps. Saturn cube, right? The cube in Mecca, Saturn. The black robe of the judges in graduation, all color of Saturn. The ships and crews of Zeus prevailed in the conflict. In that point arrived in our space area the two ships Levon, the moon, and Lilith, and under the leadership of the commander Asmodei Metatron Yehovah, our sovereign master, Metatron asked from Zeus permission to disembark populations from the Levana, moon, and Lilith in order for the survival on planet Earth. The permission was authorized, but only for the continent of Atlantis. That belonged to the commanding authority of the junior officer of Zeus, Poseidon, and was populated by 10 Andromedian tribes of Hellenes. and from the original colonization from the galaxy of Andromeda. The transport ships from Moon and Lilith disembarked our ancestors, who soon abandoned the worship and leadership of Metatron and turned to the worship of Poseidon and Zeus, and assimilated and the Hellenic Andromedan races of 10 Poseidon tribes. This is how you defeat the enemy, is join the enemy, assimilate with the enemy, right? The event enraged Yahweh Metatron, who sunk Atlantis in the deep of the Atlantic Ocean by creating upon this continent electromagnetic low field of additional gravitational insipation through lunar technology. From our Atlantean ancestors have been rescued only their colonies outside Atlantis, namely the groups of the races of the Mongols, Israelites, and Arabs. This event gave the occasion and the cause of total war between Zeus and Yahweh Metatron. In the space war that followed, Metatron Yahweh enlisted the defeated Zeus forces of Saturn, and as considered natural all earthly and Saturnial priesthoods. Zeus enlisted the forces of Uranus and the corresponding earthly priesthoods of Uranus. So there you have some history about the Atlantis, all that, without any BS. See, so this is how the enemy works, right? And this baloney war is happening. Oh, the Christians against the Jews and the Jews against the Muslims and blah 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 blah. It's all bullshit. You know, they're leaders, the top leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood, Zionist Brotherhood. You know, they're all working together. Alright, the people in between, they don't know. They're the goy. They're the profane. They don't know. They're the you, right? You know, they're just being sacrificed. What is war? War is sacrifice for Yahweh. That's what war is. What is a soldier? What is he fighting for? Is he fighting for freedom? Is he fighting for his country? Is he fighting for his people? He's fighting for the priesthoods unknowingly. And we have many different kinds of priesthoods, don't we? And a few godshoods too, which is all the same. But many people in the cult don't know this anyways, right? Because they're considered goy too. Many people want to join the cult, join some society, and they figure they're going to get enlightenment, illumination. But true illumination is true knowledge, not the bullshit. You're going up the pyramid, going up the ladder. The ones on top are not going to tell you the truth. If you're fit to know more information, then they will let you go up the levels if they think you can be used for their purpose, for their agenda, and you'll get up there. Which brings me to the pyramid, which we all see, which is now in the new Ukrainian currency. Check it out, Google the image, Ukrainian currency. Or Illuminati pyramids. Where they were built by the Hyksos people anyways. And even Walmart has pyramids too. Now why is the top cap separate from the rest of the pyramid? Because that's the eye of Yahweh. Everybody says eye of providence. Well, whatever. What is the eye of Yahweh? So all these people who are Christians, they pray, they worship, they give them their energies. Same with witches on Espets, they give their energies. They're feeding the monster. They're feeding their own genociders. That's what's happening. People are brainwashed into killing themselves. Self-defeatism. They don't know what's happening. Knowledge, the use of knowledge is power. They're the goy. Are they going to wake up? We need to. We need something new. Can't do the same old anymore.